I'm going to be showing you how to clone this umbrella plant. There's many different ways of cloning plants, by separation and by cuttings. We're going to be doing by cuttings for this type of plant. These are the materials you're going to need: a pair of snips, alcohol rub or isopropyl, some cloning material, a little cup of distilled water, and hand sanitizer, and of course your plant that you want to clone. I'm using this cloning hormone called Wilson's. It's very well known and works great. Alright, step one, you want to sanitize your hands, make sure there's no bacteria on it. We want to keep everything sterile. So we're going to sterilize our snips as well using alcohol pad 99%, I believe it is, or you can use isopropyl as well to sterilize your snips. We don't want to get any infection to our plant when we cut off our leaves. So first things first is you want to go and grab one leaf from closest to the bottom of the plant. It'll have more rooting hormones, not from the top of the plant. Dunk it in your rooting hormone for about 30 seconds and then stick it in your cup of distilled water, and you can then go ahead and get more cuttings. You can leave your cutting in the cup to root out, but it's not the greatest success rate, so what I'm doing is putting it in my homemade cloning machine. It's a basic hydroponic system, deep water culture. It'll take about 1 month for these to root in this. I will do a separate video on how to make this shortly. So what I'm doing is putting the cutting into these little seed tray starters that I just cut out and placed in my holes because I don't have any net pods right now. You want the stem to come out just enough till it touches the water level inside your bucket. Next is to check our ppm. Don't forget to calibrate your meter. Now for the ppm for rooting your clones, you want it around 250 to 300. As a little trick to save some money, you can use your fish tank water. My water was around the right ppm for rooting these clones, so instead of buying base nutrients from the store, like your part A, part B that you have to mix together in equal amounts, but I did have to add a little bit of distilled water to adjust the ppm to bring it down to closer to a 250. After this, you want to check your pH. Should be aiming for a 5 to 5.5. If it's too high, you can use pH down or lemon juice. Make sure you only use a few drops of your pH down because it's very potent, and then check your pH again. Do it in increments. Don't forget to check your pH for the first few days because it'll rise a little bit due to water evaporation. And that's it. Now you just sit back and wait for about a month, and they should start to pop roots from there, and you can transplant them either into soil or keep them growing hydroponically. There's many different options in buckets, in your fish tank. I'm going to do a video on that as well, showing many different options to keep your house plants hydroponically and different hydroponic planters. So subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss out on any next videos that are coming out. Thanks for watching, and peace for now.